This is me again, Zahra Jawad. I have some problem with YouTube error in my changing channels. Some error has occurred. So right now I don't know if it's a one Zahra Jawad or two. And let me just check my sound and everything because you know this is the way it is alone. So what I didn't want to talk about is Nupur Sharma case, but it seems that I have to talk about it, although I'm not eligible. Hello, Sanjay, Sanjay Sanatan, you're there. Please help me with this Nitin Sharma case. Namaste. Namaste to you. Can you? So I don't know much about the Nupur Sharma case, but I heard from Abdullah Samir to Arif Ajakia was before that, and support for Nupur Sharma by Dutch MP. Can you hear me, please? I think you can hear me, right? Sanjay Sanatan. Sorry, I am without glasses right now, unprepared. So you would say what a terrible person I am, that I'm unprepared for this, and yet have come. This is a very serious matter. Lots of opinions about her case. I checked her Twitter account. She says something else. Some people are not supporting her. Yes, you can hear me, Sanjay Sanatan. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your help. So, I'm not a good talker, although I've done law, but from London a long time ago. But like, I'm terrible at this. About the cases, I'm myself confused. So many cases. For example, my own case, life's case. I wasn't what people wanted me to be, or spread false rumors against me. So one should not listen to people, and then if you don't trust in the person, but you need to ask the person anyways directly. This I haven't done. I haven't asked Nupur Sharma about her case. So on Twitter, I said that you have done nothing wrong. It's like the Asia. There's another case in Pakistan, Asia Bibi, Shia genocide case also. So, um, you don't know what actually is going on. So I'm also not very sequential here, in sequence, in order, out of order. So I'll be hopping from one thing to another. Hope I don't confuse you further. So you see, Abdullah Samir recently has put a came live stream. I missed it. I was asleep actually, and I my everything is silent here. I mean, on the, no, my phones and tabs are silent. So if I did get a notification, um, it was on silence. So, anyways, I watched his live stream later on in the night and day, and I vehemently disagree with this side. Although he said there will be people who would disagree, and I've even put a comment on his live stream under the Nupur Sharma case. Sorry, it's Nupur, right? Sorry. No, it's without the R. Look what I've done here. So I apologize for the wrong spelling of Nupur Sharma. Sorry, I wasn't. I apologize for that. The thing is, I see a lopsided downplaying thing going on, and I feel some like, a lot of prejudice, and sometimes even a slight prejudice that India is now standing up for themselves. So the Muslims and the ex-Muslims like Haris Sultan are very, very scared and call them dishonest and all that names, two names like Gulzar Elia. So you know what I'm getting at. Even if Nupur Sharma, let's say what is on one of the news websites that Abdullah Samir was showing us on his live stream that she actually hit back at the Muslim because of this personal spitefulness, bad intentions. And it would have been wise had she kept her mouth shut. Now, you see all these things going on in India, and you have to regard her like, I've been also uh, abusing. So you cannot say that, even if she's in the parliament and she's a member, she's on a high post in public, whilst she should not have done this, I still feel that no, it's even they are not perfect, right? Any politician or so they can. I mean, it gets to you. The mosque, the temple thing problem in India is going ongoing, and all these things happening, and then at a little thing. What Abdullah Samir was saying, his friends went to India and saw that on a Muslim restaurant it says no beef, so don't attack us, and all this. Yeah, I think that has been exaggerated because the way the Shia Muslims were treated, they killed in Pakistan, and they're considered non-Muslims in their own Muslim country. So let me not get emotional. I got emotional on live stream, right? So now what happened? In my opinion, and I rather reserve my opinion, but what happened? Let me see. In my, I don't have even the confidence to speak. So I'd become low. I was feeling low for some days. I haven't come live stream because I was feeling like with no confidence and everything. Okay, people are here and they're waiting for me. I think you're waiting for me to tell you what I really feel rather than Shias go the same medicines, got the same they administered. But Sanjay Sanatan, we can say the same thing for the Hindus, right? When the Mughals came, so you cannot judge the Shias like that, right? Because yeah, you see, if we say that if the Shias killed Hindus, that's absolutely wrong. So if you say it's karma, and if you say see, I'm not for the Shias, please. So when the Shias do something wrong, I'm more strict with my own people than the other people, let's say the Sunnis, right? So but the Hindus who say that Shias, yeah, if Shias killed you Hindus, Sanatanis in India, then it's terrible. Yes, they got, no, I think they deserve more. But it's not right to say that this is the karma, that Sunnis are killing them because of their karma in Pakistan. Is it right? Do you think it's right? Like the Mughals came and killed the Hindus, right, in India. So can we say it's their karma? Because I heard that some Brahmin Hindus killed the Buddhists, right, long time ago. So then can we say something like it's the Sanatani's dharma, Hindu dharma? Oh, sorry, not dharma, karma, karma that it happened that way. So sorry, Sanjay Sanatan. I don't think it's right. Please rethink about it to say that Shias deserved it, got their own medicine in Pakistan. But you see, the thing is that then we can say the same thing for when something bad happens to a Hindu by a Muslim, or the Mughals did something. Can we say that it was their karma? We cannot say that. So please, let's not put such callous, unwise remarks here. Very, very, like, I feel it's very cold. No evidence are there. Okay, maybe no evidence is there that the science journey has evidence and is showing that there is evidence that Brahmin Hindus killed Buddhists. There is evidence, however, you may deny it, that by science journey providing that evidence, there's no evidence, but there is evidence. Sanjay Sanatan. So let's say even if the Hindus, let's say there was no evidence and they didn't kill Buddhists, could you say that this is karma for something they have done in the past? That the Mughals came and ruled over them and persecuted them and so much cruelty on them, took their temples, built mosques on them, God knows what they built on them, killed how many Hindus? I'm sorry, I don't know. Like it was for a longest time that they ruled over India, and they came and they conquered in Hindu land. So it's really, really sad, really sad, right? So, but we cannot see. Anyways, so the point here, I hope you see this, Sanjay Sanatan, and please think about it because you know you're not in my condition. My condition is really terrible. I can't even now think about it. So I thought of coming without being prepared for this. And I know I've said it that I may not be doing myself, Nupur Sharma, this thing, justice and, or fair. But what I see is that from my side, I could be wrong. But you know, the backlashing, the thing was that you could get killed. You could, for such a, like, at the spur of the moment, maybe, you know, someone, even in the parliament, so what? After all, they've got, Hindus have got a lot from Muslims, even the Shias in Pakistan. So my point was that the Sunni minority, oh, sorry, Sunni majority have done zulm, a cruelty on the, what about the Christians in Pakistan, Ahmadis in Pakistan, the Hindus in Pakistan, right? Asia Bibi's case. Do the Christians deserve it? You'd say, yes, the British Empire, the Christians deserved it. But what about those people who were innocent? So it's like the same Islam that God says, I will punish everyone, even the innocent people will come under this. So it is really, what kind of a God is this? And what kind of people are, what kind of karma is this also? So Islam and karma. Anyways, I cannot, you know, I'm comparing Islam and karma, but I have to be very, very careful how I do it. So I may be wrong in this. However, I think Sanjay Sanatan, Islam has destroyed Buddhists. Yes, the point is not that Islam has destroyed human um, freedom, humanity. Islam has destroyed our spirits, free spirits. Islam has destroyed free spirits. These monotheistic religions have destroyed free spirits. But that's not my point. If someone follows Quran and Muhammad, he cannot be innocent. Okay, I'm here, Sanjay Sanatan. I think you're going out of the topic here. Please stay in the topic. of I have to do justice to this lady, and I'm not prepared, and I'm not going to do justice. I don't know where you're from or what your agenda is. Okay, I'll have to put you on timeout because you see, I'm already not well and I'm not prepared for this. I have to do justice to Nupur Sharma's case. And India, Hindus, they've lost a lot. If this politician lady, right, a member of the parliament, said something now in the heat of the moment, spitefully, with the intention of getting back at that Muslim who was saying that whatever Abdullah Samir said, that he said that he did not insult the Mahadev Shivalinga. So let me just speak about this, and then you can afterwards say what you like. But let me just complete this now. If I need your help, I'll ask for it if I need you to. So let's be very, very responsible, conscientious people. First of all, let me make this clear. Let's not get out of the subject. This is an extremely sensitive case. India has suffered economic loss, and Nupur's Sharma's life could be in danger. Nupur Sharma's life. Effigies, burning of effigies, and all this of hers, threatening to behead her. Some, fringe, some people, Muslim groups, or one or two have gotten up and said they want to behead her. And they've said it on social media proudly. Just for what? That on one occasion, what if Abdullah Samir says what he says is right about her, then even then, don't you think we should forgive her for that rather than punish India so badly? The Gulf countries have punished India economically. How Kuwait has removed Indian goods and all, Qatar, Al Jazeera, all the whatever I'm hearing from Arif Ajakia, condemning this, and then those Muslims who would definitely, they're looking for an opportunity to get up and what Taliban has said, get up and kill these. They would kill, they would behead. So they have no patience for, they don't have any tolerance at all. Cold hearted. Like when I was a Shia, I used to wonder why the Sunni Muslims are so cold hearted that they object to our crying for Imam Hussein. And some people spread these rumors that the Shias killed Hussein. So now they are crying for it, false rumors like these. So let's be very conscientious. I mean, I'm trembling here, I'm shaking, my heart. So we can have these opinions and all, and the person suffering. Maybe you can see crime and punishment, or you can read Khalil Gibran's. She has a, she didn't apologize or something on Twitter. She said that she was threatened. What is her view on Twitter? I can read that out because since after her all that case, I went to her Twitter account and I've joined her. Nupur Sharma. So I don't have Twitter on this, but what I can, Kuwait. Okay, this is opindia.com. Kuwait expect Muslims, including Indians who held protests against Nupur Sharma in Kuwait City, to be arrested and deported. So thank God this action. Look, all the protests happening, and now this is what we this is what Kuwait itself is now getting. Her effigy hanging in Karnataka. Vankatesh Prasad has shared this, and now going to Nupur Sharma. These were posts on Twitter about Nupur Sharma's case. What she has said here is, I have been attending TV debates for the past many days where our Mahadev was being insulted. You see, you have to see the mitigating circumstances of this lady's uh, thing, right? What she said, her remarks to that Muslim man. So, how it built up in her. She could have been very wise, she could have kept her mouth shut. But she didn't. Why? Because you see, you have to see her, the thing that built up all that. I have been attending TV debates for the past many days where our Mahadev was being insulted and disrespected continuously. It was mockingly being said that it is not shivling but a fountain. Mockingly. The intention was that it's mockingly is the intention. Not that, oh, he just said that it was not a shivling but a fountain. She felt that they were mockingly saying it, that it was not a shivling but a fountain. Okay, she felt this way. The shivling was also being, oh, the shivling, you see, Abdullah Samir only says that what he's heard from Haris Sultan and the news page he's opened on his live stream. So Haris Sultan has been very unreasonable and unjust with me too. So I cannot trust him. Human rights, you know, what do you call that? Human rights protection and all this, giving a voice and champion for human rights. It is incumbent on us to save the believers. Like the Quran says, he says it is incumbent on him to do this for the sake of human rights, protection of human rights. Anyhow, here Nupur Sharma, which Abdullah Samir has, unfortunately, I'm like a member there, and I really admired Abdullah Samir until his last live stream. But anyways, people make mistakes, and I feel he's been a little more prejudiced and soft corner for the Muslims again, because you see the Shias. Oh, sorry, the Muslims have. I don't know what they have. No, even the ex-Muslims. You know how the Muslims they feel that even like how shall I say this? Haris Sultan for the Muslims in India, Gulzar Elia for the Muslims in India. We tend to forget the past. It's uh, it's really surprising, right? Very surprising that Abdullah Samir would ignore her post here and say that apostate prophet, concentrate on apostate prophet and his account being deleted. And sorry, yeah, maybe later on he talks about Nupur Sharma's this post on Twitter, this tweet on Twitter. So, but I have seen just part of, like it's 2 hours, I think, and I just had to stop, and I did not see the whole video, a whole live stream. No, actually late. So it's a video now on YouTube. The live stream is saved. I didn't see the whole video and I commented there. Until I was important issues, the tweet should have been brought in the first few minutes. Nupur Sharma's tweet should have been discussed, but that has not been discussed by Abdullah Samir, a friendly ex-Muslim, on his live stream. He said what Haris Sultan has been saying and what his friends went to India and came back telling him that a Muslim restaurant, has to put their no beef sign because they're scared of those Indians who might, you know, attack them, the restaurant, or God knows what they can do. So I feel it was, anyways, my opinion. What matters is that what matters now. Muslims fending for themselves. Muslims can kill others to defend themselves. And if you feel India is following suit now, after so many years, but you cannot compare the Muslim way and the Indian way, Sanatani Dharma ways. It just doesn't come close to it. So I condemn any acts of what sitting here outside of India and condemning and hearing things from my Muslims where the thing can be prejudiced, it can be exaggerated. Muslims have a tendency of doing this. I've heard that in Karachi too. I've seen it. In fact, with my own ears, I've heard. They don't have that soft corner for Shias. Otherwise, they would have put up a petition, gone to the government, anti-terrorist organization there, which Shias who are persecuted and feel they are being attacked covertly go to these anti-terrorists and offices there in Karachi. Why can't the Sunnis also, sign a petition, no killing uh, of Shias, Ahmadis, minorities, no persecution, no harassment? We have to do it individually. Okay, continuing with Nupur Sharma's tweet here, 5th June, on 5th June on Twitter. So she says that the shivling was also being ridiculed by comparing it to roadside signs and poles in Delhi. I could not tolerate this continuous insults. I could not tolerate these, as she says, this continuous insult. Very well put. These continuous insults. So you have to see the build-up in her. And I think in common law, there's something called the mitigating circumstances in a murder case, even, right? Criminal cases, mitigating circumstances. Hope you can hear me. So I told Abdullah Samir, friendly ex-Muslim, that I will make a live stream and do this. Try to see what this is. Many people, some people, I mean, they don't consider people's, like, for example, my case here, they think, oh, I'm just abusing and for the heck of it or something. And they laugh and they call me psycho and all this. So I guess let's drop our fears right now, our prejudices, what India could have. They can't even have a voice here. in the parliament, even. Okay, if she spitefully did it, first consider her case. She herself is saying, maybe you don't trust her, you trust Harith Sultan, who says, oh, the majority of Hindus, oh, this Narendra Modi, oh, these Sunnis are coming after us. The Muslims in India are Muslims. It's human rights violations they're going to. I mean, this is really ridiculous. The Dutch MP is he the Dutch MP who has stood up for Nupur Sharma and said she did the right thing? A Dutch MP, Parliament member. He's a MP, Dutch MP, member of the Parliament. So I think I'm really surprised at my brother Abdullah Samir that he would, I felt in his that there was a slight like, oh yes, but India, and no, like for fear, that thing that India, the Hindus are coming up now. There's a soft corner for the Muslims. And so if they're coming up with a voice, and if they now say, we cannot tolerate this anymore, even in the parliament, we need to put our foot down. I mean, the European countries have done it, and Abdullah Samir, just because of this Haris Sultan or what is in, I don't know what's gotten to Abdullah Samir recently, what got to him. So the European countries, they're trying to cut down on this, you know, Muslim thing. Dutch MP for Nupur Sharma. Oh God, not for Ukraine. So this is what Nupur Sharma. Sorry if I keep pronouncing her. This is my really. I've also have had enough of my mistakes. Why Netherlands leading critic of Islam, Geert Wilders or Wilders. He's a Dutch MP. Sorry, I cannot pronounce his name. I can't pronounce Nupur Sharma's name properly, so please forgive me for that. But now, please don't put this against me. And I'm not able to speak properly, but I can say that let's be conscientious beings, not like in this Islam that Hazrat Khizr feared that this boy would do something wrong. He would become an unbeliever and then cause grief to his parents. Let us kill him. Let me kill him. He tells Moses, that's why he killed this green man in Surah Kaf, we are told. Then the fear of wives' disobedience, fear based religions. But no, Indians are going to get the confidence and use this to, you know, trample upon Muslims. They could kill them. Are you, please? Uh, the Dutch MP, you think the Dutch MP is cold hearted about, is totally, oblivious of, he doesn't know that the Hindus can exploit this thing, ex-Muslim thing, case that we are doing, and start to, if we give them, we'll spoil them. Like someone told me when she was earning money, I was like, what? I will spoil my mother if I give her my, it's like, you people, you youngsters, really, you will spoil your mother if you give her a little bit, like 500 dirhams from your earning 1,000. Oh my goodness. It's like that. Oh, I will spoil my mother. Now that I'm earning, so I think it's like this: Haris Sultan, Gulzar Elia, and Abdullah Samir's case. Opinions. Oh, we will spoil our mother. Okay, maybe the mother has not given that much freedom to this daughter. And now that she's had freedom to work, she's saying, "Oh, I will spoil my mother if I give her 1,000 dirhams as a gift because I earn so much here." Spoil my mother. So you think this is going to spoil India? India will exploit this? Oh, how sad. A parliament a member. So even the Dutch parliament member is with Nupur Sharma. What do you say about that? Supported Nupur Sharma. Parliament people are saying, members are saying. So, okay, carrying with her. You can see this or no, because I'll have to. I don't have Twitter here. I could not tolerate this, so I'm looking at it from another tab. I could not tolerate this continuous insult. Continuous insult. Okay, now later on, maybe I'll be able to talk about her spitefully insulting, wanting to get back at that Muslim man, right? Let's see. I could not tolerate this continuous insult and disrespect towards our Mahadev. So they're supposed to keep quiet. No, no, no. You, Nupur Sharma, your country has lost. Like you could commit suicide, thinking that, oh my God, for this, just this, I have to pay so much the punishment. Even a parliament member can make a mistake, mitigating circumstances. And you know the price that India has had to pay. And her life is at stake. Taliban has said from Arif Ajakia, I learned. कि हम पता नहीं who else did I sorry maybe not okay on YouTube from someone I learned that Taliban is saying that we will India को no from a news or yeah maybe a news channel on YouTube क्या क्या करेंगे हर एक बच्चे को हम बॉम्ब दे इंडिया के बच्चे के ऊपर हम बॉम्ब लगा देंगे कि वो फट जाए children huh no that's okay अभी पता चला कि हारिस सुल्तान आखिर सुन्नी मुसलमान था ना और बनना भी चाह रहा था जिहादी और गुलजार एलिया भी सुन्नी है उनको क्या फिक्र है कि शिया को क्या मारें उधर क्या करें आसिया बीबी का केस देखें आप 9 years she was in jail 10 years do you think you would give your 9 years in such a way so patiently Shia's patient but should I say that oh now Hindus we were patient Shias in Pakistan we could not. Wise, wise, very wise. Yeah. No, I cannot say that Shias are very wise to remain quiet. They were bullied, they were subdued in such a way, like Yazid, we were told. Do you want India to be subdued in such a way? And I'm not saying who am I to say about Nupur Sharma's case? Decide Indians. I see these things like when the India Sudhar Jao Tum Log, or you know, all this nonsense I say. No, no, who are we to speak about this? I'm just looking at this. The way I'm speaking about this, I'm not even prepared. I didn't even know I could make a fool out of myself because I'm not that eloquent as Har Sultan and Abdullah Samir. And Gulzar Elia speaks in Urdu. So here we go now. What has she to say more, and what has she lost? And what could she be losing? Let's first interrogate her and put her on the witness box, right? So, okay, put her on the witness box. Let's have a case against a court case. No court case, nothing. Just expel her. Okay, so she says, I could not tolerate this continuous insult and disrespect towards our Mahadev. And I said some things in response to it. If my words have caused discomfort or hurt religious feelings of anyone whatsoever, I hereby, now she's what? Unconditionally withdraw my statement. They weren't even forgiving Shaheed Junaid Jamshed in Pakistan when he said he didn't mean to say anything against Hazrat Aisha. Maybe he missed something to say Hazrat Aisha, or he said they said no, he's his own Muslims, not Shias. His own Muslims were after him, and they tried to hit him and attack him at the airport. I've seen that video. Oh, so now you are worried about how the Hindus are, should I? Oh, you're not worried about this. No, that she has unconditionally, I hereby. You don't want to hear this. No, no. She did that spitefully there. Haris Sultan says it. Abdullah Samir says it on his live stream. Has said it. Says it. What has she said here? Her life is at stake, behead, and all this. India's economy has suffered immensely, exponentially, massively. Her life, what? It was never my intention to hurt anyone's religious feelings. Anyone's religious feelings. I hereby unconditionally withdraw my statement. What does this mean? This is more than saying I'm sorry. Another request tweet by Nupur Sharma here on Twitter, 5th June. I wish you could see this. I request all media houses and everybody else not to make my address public. Why? Because, continuing the tweet, there is a security threat to my family. Is this enough to put you people in your places and stop discussing like you do as a soft corner for Muslims, right? Or is this not enough to bring that conscientious, neutral person? Oh, you're not fair. You're not at all fair. Very prejudiced. I see that Abdullah Samir even is leaning on Har Sultan and oh, the Indians are going to do Zulman, be cruel to Muslims. They're going to do it one day or the other. It's happening. It's going to happen. It started. Toonies. Oh my God. This really, I have. It's not about agreeing to Abdullah Samir. It's about this person, her life, her family security, threat. She's now perhaps now disappeared into some God knows where, some isolated place. Her family too, like Salman Rushdie, right? So it's about this. And so our opinions should not matter, and our fears. Well, right now, her security, India's best interest. My goodness, I just wish I had more rhetoric, eloquence, but I don't. Speak with the rhetorics. See, that's the problem. Any devil's advocate can win me. So there's lots that I can say, but just, I mean, that's a song. Just hold, because our love will last away. Heaven. Sorry, Heaven by Brian Adams. So you are worried. It's your fear that the Hindus will get up and what violate human rights against Muslims. Hmm. So how do you say that? Like, suppose even if they now get up with a voice that respect this MP, she said that she didn't like the personal, continuous attacks on her religion and all this, and she spitefully said something. She was unwise. And so you're going to punish her whole country, her family, and her life is at risk now. You've put her life at risk. So think about it. You want to hush the Indians down and say, groom the Indians down. Please groom down. Uh, why would you become like Muslims? So she felt continuously, so her religion or her Mahadev was, if they can do it, they can say anything they like, they can kill. Baba, they can kill. Let's sit. The Sunnis cannot sit on the same table as the Shias in Pakistan and decide for peace sakes. Peace. You are both Muslims, okay? Maybe uh, no, no, the Shias are not Muslims. We're not going to talk to them. And no one has been able to handle the situation and, go to the Taliban area, talk to them, that please, we are the same. We are Muslims at first. We are Muslims. And we are Moments. We believe in the same God. We say the same Shahada, Kalama, as they say, Kalma, as they say in Urdu. And the Shias only add Aliun Waliullah Wasiyu Rasulullah. Ashadu Anna Aliun Waliullah Wasiyu Rasulullah. That's all they add. That's it. Now, what problem is there, right? Between us, we can be. Come on, we are Muslims. We believe in the same Prophet and we honor him so much. But no, the Muslims of Pakistan, majority of them, there are some who come together like Sunni and Shias. Let's not fight about this thing. Let's not debate. Let's have a gentle discussion. Like when God sent Moses to Pharaoh, he said, please speak first, at first speak words of kindness to him. So if this lady has made a mistake and it's about, you think it's about her dharma, and so what? I could say, oh, we Shias in Pakistan, uh, they can't say anything against Imam Ali, but all the rest of the rumors, it's against us. So let's just forget. We are martyrs. We come from the king of martyrs, where even martyrdom is the thing. And we have kept so much silence and patience. Our fathers are being bombed in the Imam Bargas, in the juluses, our processions, religious, on the roads, our brothers, our husbands, our sons. Oh, but this Indian lady was protecting her religion. Her religion. But it's not like she would, our country would say, you will die. We will kill you. Modi got up and said, okay, whatever is happening, she had no support. They continuously saying bad things to Mahadev. No Indian has killed them. Hindus. Consider this also. Their culture, even if they don't say this is our religion, they say this is our dharma, Sanatan dharma, right? Modi didn't get up. He's not like Ziaulak. And this is where our Sultan is wrong completely. Because once I remember some time ago when I used to listen to him, he said that Modi is like Ziaulak and the Muslims who are scared. I've even heard it here that Modi will come and he'll be against the Muslims and all this. She, this Nitin Sharma has been saying that she's continuously they're saying things against her, whatever it is, that some respect even they don't have these Muslims. So I know that because I was a Shia in Karachi, and the false rumors, Shia thukte hain khana. Oh my God, they spit on the food. When Sunnis come, oh my God, what false rumors against us Shias. So knows that Sunni who has heard this. Let's suppose that our Sunni, my mother's friends were great. They used to come, but there was one a Muslim friend of mine. She was her parents would never, even though I think I invited her for my birthday. And, her parents would never come to have dinner. I noticed this. She wouldn't even take a Eid cake in the end. When I was in Karachi just before coming to Dubai, she came to my house from Dubai. She had gone to Karachi because her parents are there, and for Eid she was there. So she came to my house, and I said, "Please take this cake. We've had so many cakes, and there's no one in the house, only my mother and I." She wouldn't take the cake, Eid cake for her parents. I was like begging her. Then I realized that, it could be that because she's like that, she has told me many things against my religion indirectly. So these kind of things go on in Karachi, Pakistan. I don't know where else. Oh, Parachinar. And where? Genocide, Hazaras. So, Allah bichare Hindus, I was just having recently, I'm not a vegetarian, I have chicken, but I wasn't having lamb or mutton. Just thinking that, my master, oh, this one, I think he's Kalki Avatar or something, or I have these things, signs and all this. So he has a Facebook group also for kindness or what for the animal kingdom, something protection for the animal kingdom. So as I was eating my haris, it has some meat in it. It's like halim, with those shreds of meat. So I got this animal kingdom thing group. I went on Facebook, and there it was. Someone had posted something there. I felt he was reading my. He even saw that I was eating. He even knows that I was eating mutton after a long, long time. So I felt that was a sign on Facebook. Because see, so many days, no, nothing from Animal Kingdom from his group, Protection for Animal Kingdom. Sorry, I have forgotten the proper, what's the name for it? The group. Oops, just fell. This is very slippery. What is it? When did I start to have haris? It had mutton and came. Okay, I can't go beyond May 29 on my notification on Facebook. No, no, this was 29th May. Where is it? Maybe it's gone. No, it was after 29th May, wasn't it? It was after 29th May that I had. I think it's gone. I'd had the mutton. So I was just thinking the Hindus, you know, they don't even, how delicious it is to fry or cook with onions food. Their food is not that delicious as our food is Pakistani and the Gulf. Like I was having Arbi biryani, right? It's their food is very like bland because they don't cook it with onions and all, frying onions first. So I was thinking, oh my God, these poor Indians, they have spent their life like this, not eating meat. Some of them are very, some of them, yes, but some of the Indians who really don't have meat and don't even use onions. I know this Indian restaurant here. Sometimes order food from it, like it in their this. That's why their maybe the lal aloo comes from them. Like in their aloo bhaji, you know, But aloo bhaji, we don't have onion. We don't. They don't have this. So they found other ways to make their food tasty. They don't have onions. Frying onions and then making your meat or curry with it. It's very tasty. Sometimes I make chicken steak. So if I put onions first fry, it becomes more tasty and more savory, delicious. So these poor Indians, sorry, they're for many now thousands of years back, they have kept their this those of you who have kept your culture, your dharma. I feel so guilty, and they worship me because signs are that I am Radharani, so I feel so bad. And yet we find some Hindus not that compassionate and warm like I used to think my Muslims are, or we are. But that's another story then. We will see about that. But I had a great friend in London. She was a Hindu. She is a Hindu. And she is one of the greatest. My soul, I felt I found my soul friend. What do you say? Soulmate? Like that? No, a soulmate can be a female, male, all that. But she's one of my soul friends. She's very, very good. But they are very seasoned. Anyhow, they won't get too. I mean, there are things in problems and everything go on in their thing too, but something about her that made me think, oh my God, I've never met a, even the Muslim friend was not, even a Shia friend cannot be like this Hindu friend in London. Um, but we have more warmth, yeah, uh, but she was so humble, so you know, I was telling her about Hafiz Shirazi and all this, and she was so it's amazing. She was so amazing. Never met a person like her. Like my soul, my heart's thing, need was fulfilled meeting her in London. Very great person, very great person. So, okay, I don't speak proper and I still feel that I get angry and all this. So, who will listen? But once you are calmed down, you can speak, then people will at least, because that if someone has a heart problem or an anxiety problem, even I couldn't take it when I used to listen to these debates. I had this problem, right? My my weakness, like my draining. So I had to, like, I was interested long time ago when there was no Gulzar Elia in sight. Not that I knew about him or Haris Sultan. I used to follow Khalid Kamal. I was like, I can't take this. Even Christian Prince, sometimes the debate with, I can't take it. And I start to crack up and laughing, and all this. I really cannot take these things. Okay, so, okay, enough. No, about myself I'm speaking so that you would really know me. I'm transparent and maybe you will learn from what I'm trying to say. You can't compare what the Muslims, the destruction, the damage, the killing the Muslims have done with the Hindu thing. And maybe I cannot assure you, but whatever is happening against the Hindus, that they will now mob, what this cow thingy killing, they come after us, the Hindus. It's very easy. There's also, I also have a fear. prejudice. Like I feel that Hindus don't show they are very mushy mushy, and they come across as very like seasoned and not very warm people. Yeah, this is something I have to really honestly come out with. So you could think that, oh, you could start to have a soft corner for the Muslim, even though if you are an ex-Muslim, and start to have these fears that yes, yes. I mean, it's out of proportion to have such a fear, judging the Indians the way they are. They are not like the warm Muslim, but the Muslims. Oh, please open your eyes. Please see that there's no comparison of human rights violations by Muslims and by Hindus. No comparison. Okay, okay. I'm losing my this thing. I have to now leave. Let's see if now. Oh, before I leave, now Sanjay. Sorry, he must have gone. So yes, but I had to do. Uh, Try and see what the true story is behind all this, and I had to speak about this, although I may also be unfair and not be fair enough to Nupur Sharma, and I apologize greatly. I feel so guilty, like so what do you call it, embarrassed that I did. I'll change the name hopefully after this live stream, correct myself, and I hope I have. Spoke like appeal to your hearts, appeal to your hearts where you know you have that compassion for people regardless of their the way they are, and do justice, although now justice has been justice has elapsed. So what justice? Security for family. What justice? People, Indian Muslims, sorry, what did it? Indian Hindus' lives. Yeah, anytime the Taliban can attack, and from Kashmir they can get an attack, and killing, bomb, suicide, bomb blasts. What justice? No justice. Consider these things. You may have a soft corner for the Muslims still. We tend to go, we have a blind spot. We intend to go towards the Muslims. I don't know why this happens to human beings. I don't know why. Okay, I will continue later. Thank you so much.